Bola Ahmed Tinubu asked P2B to call his supporters to order not to commit murder in his name. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Bayo Nanogo, former managing director, MD of the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, who is an ally of the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on Friday asked the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, P2B, to call his supporters to order before they commit murder in his name. News reports that Onanuga, who described the B supporters as noxious characters, lamented that they continue to embarrass Nigeria. The media practitioner was reacting to reports that supporters of Obi were sending toxic messages to Asta Rajvanshi, a staff writer at the time, who wrote a review about the incoming Nigerian president. Tinubu was on Thursday listed in Times 100 most influential people of 2023. In the report, Tinubu made the time list under the category of leaders. P2B's venomous mob continues to embarrass our country because he cannot stomach the reality that he woefully lost the presidential election. Obi should please call those noxious characters to order before they commit murder in his name. P2B's venomous mob continues to embarrass our country because he cannot stomach the reality that he woefully lost the presidential election. Obi should please call those noxious characters to order before they commit murder in his name, the All Progressive Congress APC chieftain wrote on his verified Twitter handle. Now, let me say this. I have said that particular thing that they did is wrong. And this is not just the character of the obedient. This is the character of most supporters of politicians. Look, I've told the people, why you are here killing yourself for these people? They are busy drinking from a bottle, the same bottle of champagne, the same bottle of wine. I tell you people, why you are here killing yourself on their behalf? They are busy, drinking together and even making fun of a fact that you are fighting for them. But they are actually drinking from the same bottle of champagne. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. These people, they no get problem with themselves. Make we say we be the supporters. Make we no create problem with each other. Look, among these people, most especially the people who came out for the presidential election, among them they have shares in the same place. They do businesses together. They invested their money in the same place. I just say make an inform. These people outside politics, you see them, they are business partners. So the earlier you realize that it is not about you, the better. Politics is not something you hold on to, you use all your mind, all your heart, No. It's not supposed to be like that. And all these things, I talked about them before the elections. I told us that, look, I hope what I am seeing now, what I'm seeing here, is not going to continue after the elections. Else, wahala will sell. Wahala will sell. It's not going to be funny. You get? We should learn how do I put it? We should learn how to, make the election be election. Everybody go back to what's it called? Go back to base, the way things did before. But the way we are taking this election, some of us are even finding it difficult. You understand? Some of them are finding it difficult to what's it called? To go back. A lot of people, I told the people that before elections, though they get issue, they get beef with their business partners, their friendship of many years, things that money cannot buy. Things that it is not like you lose them and you get them easily. Imagine you, before election came, you were actually friends with people. You have friendship of 10 years, you have friendship of 15 years, you have friendship of 20 years, you have friendship of 5 years. Those things, money could not buy. Before you know it, during the election or after election, you don't have those people anymore. Oga, money no fit buy that, Money owo. Money cannot buy it. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So the earlier we realize that, look, this particular thing now, it no makes sense. The better for all of us. The better for all of us. All right. this expired by God with his evil cohorts awaits divine mercilessly destructions in a jiffy because Obi must retrieve back his stolen mandate and be enthroned immediately after Buhari. Okay, when I see this kind of post, I always go to comment section. What always amazed me was that every comment against the writer here from the East, and they're all the same obedient. They are complaining about the problem was that Obi himself have the same character, so there is no way he will caution them because disrespecting the headers is part of their life in the East. It is very wrong for you to use one character of one person or two persons, or even three, no matter the quantity of person, because you will not tell me you have met all the members of the Southeastern region. It's just like me to come outside and say Yoruba women, they are all, they don't which character did they always say those people are? No, let's meet Yoruba men, they're never contented with one wife. You understand why this may be some people's life story, or it might not be for every one of them. There are going to be people who are going to be contented and they're going to say, no, it is one man, one wife. I don't ever understand what I'm saying. It is very wrong for you to take one character of a tribe, no matter how no matter how huge their quantity is or large their number is. You cannot use, no matter the parts, no matter 2/3 or 1/4 of them, you cannot use it to quantify or to judge all of them as a whole. It's actually very wrong. Okay. Bayo Naniga remained one of the greatest irrationals. He threatened Igbo. See, he was born, he lives in Igbo lands. Him and MC Oloma have created enmity between Yoruba and Igbo, and it will not be raised on a children's mind because of the election. All intended marriages between the tribes becomes doubtful. Southwest politicians continually causing division among us. Why is the need of going to church or mosque? I'm telling you, what's the need? If you cannot practice what we preach, after all those things, some people will go, what am I saying? Some people in the midst of them criticizing, if you carry them go, if they get for their meeting, they don't enter, they speak in tongues. You can't wonder, see, now this kind of person will do this kind of thing, they come, now wow, you go shock you. Point black. Let us not, let us stop all this hatred. Stop all this, no matter how hot you are, I've always said, be the bigger person. Be the person where be say, then go say, this person, you don't even get wahala. Now, back with me person, you know get problem. You know get bad wahala person, you know like wahala. Be the bigger person. And the thing is, by the time you, you have that kind of attitude amongst us. Because this person becomes the bigger. Before you know it, everybody, we could live peacefully. I beg. This election, the one is and cause problem between the tribes in Nigeria. It is up to us to say enough. It is either we succumb to them or, they have no option than to succumb to us. And the way I'm saying it, the way it is going, a lot of people are already succumbing to them. Alright, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.